Baby. Hello, Cobras, and welcome back to Alien Isolation. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time we finished the movie-related DLC, Last Survivor, and before that was Crew Expendable. This time we do some not very canon survival maps. We start at the basement with Amanda. We can choose to play as whoever we so dang wish. I don't know why I'm getting all crazy like this with my voice, but yeah. We're not going to be trying for some world records, obviously, because they're done in 0 seconds. Obviously, it seems to be connected to some sort of way to actually go through the map without triggering the way to get the timer started with some wall clips and stuff. So yeah, you can choose to be different characters. They all have their different items with them, but for the time being, I'm going to stick with who's actually supposed to be doing the thing. So for here in the basement, we start with Amanda. So let's do it. Vents are a great way of avoiding danger, but be careful in how you're doing them. Collect the blueprints to help Ripley do wonderful things. Let's say I'm a minute or two into this, and I'm just now starting my stopwatch as I get into the thing itself. So the way these things work is, obviously, it's escape the area, and then before you do things, you go over there to initiate the mission, at least with the timer, and get the alien coming after you. But before you do any of that, you can search around the area and collect some items that'll help you along your way. Pick a box. Its contents will help you on your way. Hey. We don't need those cancer-causing agents. I'd just like to escape from here. It'd be funny if I unexpectedly triggered a way to clip through the wall and just make my way to the end without any worry of stuff, but seems to be about all the things I can pick up aside from flamethrower fuel. That's good for me right there. Double my initial munitions. That's fun to say. Initial munitions. Let's go for a little bit of a Molotov there and a little bit of a noisemaker here. We got a couple flares with us. We're gonna have the flamethrower already. Of course, we got our good old maintenance check. We seem decently prepared. Let's get into this thing. So, I think the alien's gonna be walking around immediately. Is that an audio log? No, of course it's not. Things that you're actually gonna hear. So, let's be careful with this. I don't want to die away too much. Just peeking my head around. There you are, going that way. Want to be smart in how I use my resources from the get-to-go. Make sure you're not walking back this way. I see flames and stuff going on over there, but if memory serves correctly, we don't really need to head that direction so immediately. And he's going into the, whatchamacallit, vent anyway. There's people around, even though they are dead people. I'm hearing sounds. I need to do some ducking. So yes, our objectives for this particular mission are 2 crew cards, system data deletion, and stairwell lockdown. See, I'm flipping the words around like that. And of course, you're on a time limit to actually clear them. You don't need to do them to actually beat the mission. You can just go straight to the end if you wanted to. At least shooting for time and only time. There are different objectives to fulfill aside from what's shown if you want to get a higher score, but obviously I'm not doing too well towards that while I'm hiding here like a little woosy-woo. Gonna walk through here. Seems like you about are, so I must be quiet. No need to motion track you because I know where you are. I see your motion of the ocean. Very emotional. Yeah. Let's make sure I'm following things properly, because I believe there is one of the 2 crew cards in here. I've only followed a video guide for this to make sure this is going well. This is not blind. I have played this particular one before, but I think I've only done like the next one, because I think the next one is Ransom's first mission, because this is Amanda Ripley's only mission here. You're just going in a circle around me, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I thought that was it, staring me right down the face, but is that it right there? Because the door's open, or is the door always open? I don't know. Be careful. Where's the crew card? Is there a crew card on you? I don't know. Where the heck is the stuff I'm going after? I don't think it's even in this room. Is there something there? No, it's just lotion for if the alien happens to be of attractive material to me, but that's not quite a thing. Okay, there's the crew card I was looking for there. Making sure there's no crazy flip-floppins. Of course, there's plenty of places to hide. Are you carousing for a bruising and perusing around? You are close range to me. You better not dash to me. You're the only one around, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on you. Master Bond, keep eye on the enemy! You should expect a lot more Xenoblade 2 references from me in the coming weeks. Okay, that's better than a kill there. Just to knock down with minimal damage. Good enough for me, and I believe I am in a proper area. Okay, that's where I need to get into. How about yeah, I guess I'll finish making a noisemaker, but I gotta get out of visual range for you. Do you have a visual on the enemy? I know I'm kind of just standing right here to where you can see me. Alright, have a flim flam. One flim flam, enough for you? Two. Of course, I might run out before you actually decide to heck off. So yeah, okay, there we go. So here's where we're going to be locking down the stairwell. I wonder if I'm going to have enough time to actually make it through to the end. Let's see. Let's get that, and then that one, and then the pedigree one. I don't know why I always call it the pedigree one. That's just what it looks like to me. So that would be the stairwell there. We were actually pretty tight on time for that. I'm not going to be crouching too much because, of course, just normal walking doesn't really attract the alien too much. Just maybe if it's within the height line of sight. In hindsight. Kind of reminds me of Mission 3-ish when you're going around doing everything. Is this where we go? Making sure we're doing well enough? Yeah, I believe so. Just gonna truck through, even though I am on low stuff right now, so maybe I should be more careful, especially with the fact that you're doing that. Alright, the only thing standing between me and you, Mr. Alien, or Mrs. Alien, or Mr. Rusio Alien, if you're gender neutral, because that's kind of how they work with the reproduction. Because you don't understand the full alien biology. It's this little car right here, so yeah. Let's make sure. Alright, you're hopping right into the vent, so that's convenient for me. 2 crew cards, and I believe that we're coming up on a little something. I definitely want some flamethrower fuel, and I believe, based on a video guide that I took a gander at, is that there is almost always flamethrower fuel right here. Even though it's only 25, that's still a couple little shoots that could save you. I would like to have the extra resources for a Molotov, though. That would be lovely to have. Are you walking around, or are you actually cruising for a bruising? The type of movement I see makes me believe that it is not good, as in the way of walking around, but I guess you were in a vent there. Hopefully that didn't put me in line of sight of you to do things. Alright, kind of running out of time for the crew cards, and then system data shouldn't really be too hard. It's kind of in the straight shot where I am. I'm just waiting for it to happen, starting things off cautiously, just to get into it, see if I can make it first try. Obviously not very speedily, but cautiously enough. Wait for you to go around, the music to do the things that music does. I don't want to pull out my motion tracker because I hear sounds right up against me, even between all the music. I might not finish the objective with the crew card if you don't go away before long. I should probably do something to speed it up a bit. Right, walking close, right, going away. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna pop out now. If I die, I die. I can try to be a little bit more speedy. Hello, you are there. You are square. And how about I try something a little strategic? Let's see if I can toss a flare over there. Oh man, this is so freaking satisfying, especially with how much it's bouncing around. It might put you in line of sight of me. It looks like it's running around to be attracted. Maybe I'm just going over to a vent. Okay, we're at 300, almost at 200. I know where the crew card is. It's just around this bend here. Let's see if I can get it. There you are. That finishes that objective. And it's about time to start making some noise, because part of the stuff we're trying to do, hello Mr. Dead Body, is to activate this right here. Let's get some crouching down for that. Oh, Molotov, you will be a saving grace, because I don't really have much flamethrower to work with. And Noisemaker, always gonna make one of these as well, even though I already have one made for. Alright, let's just get to the button pressing. I know, I hear you honking there. Where are you? That's the sound of coming out of vent, not a vent as a next to me. Okay, what in the heckin' fleck? Yep, that's the thing that opened over there. That's the escape elevator. You are coming around the mountain. When you come, I know that you're coming around the mountain. There you are. So let's see if I can get you to go away. I don't really want to use a Molotov if things are really bad. About now. Did you want to vent? No, you are there still. You are Mr. or Mrs. Camouflage. Should I use a Molotov, or should I play it safe? I'm going to play it safe. I mean, yeah, it would be safe to use a Molotov to have a surefire, maybe a little bit of damage, but put you into the vent. Oh, you might have seen me. You didn't make any hissy sounds. Not having a hissy fit. Alright, this is a heck of a time. If memory serves correctly, I did beat all the objectives on Ransom's first mission, then tried to play around a bit in his second mission. I think he has like 3 or 4 missions. More than Amanda, obviously, because he has at least 2 or 3. I don't know, whatever amount he has. I'm going to try to beat them all. Maybe even blind. But if they're a little difficult to me, of course, I'll follow guys. Just to show you how to get them done. Molotov, do I have enough time to do it? Is that good enough for me? C is for cookie. I guess so. that does that, so that's good for me to do. Gotta follow my motion tracker. Any trippy drops? Okay, there's the system data, and over sure, over here, because look how system data-tastic it is. And the elevator is not too super far away from me, so I just gotta make the proper movements to get over there. I don't really have enough resources for a whatchamacallem. There is drip drop event stuff right there, so I'm just gonna carousel for a perusal right past that. I don't know why I always say the same stuff. Okay, I'm trying to manipulate my stuff apprehensively by pressing buttons, so yeah, I don't have to worry about filling those not quite necessary but helpful enough objectives. Sorry, I got cut off mid-syllable there, so I'm gonna have to post-commentate for the next 5 minutes because I realized while recording that the Audacity decided to stop, probably because of the overload of stuff, as I'll mention when I get back into the live commentary. So I'm just doing this, I wasn't really being too careful with my flamethrower there. So yeah, we're just having a nice little death, and oh yeah, been kind of weird about the way I've edited it, because I do speed up with the L key when I'm editing. Just doing a little bit of a montage of how I did things as I reached things around. So yes, I did get a better time with what all I did. A little bit of an annoyance when you have to restart the mission and get back into things, but that's how we ended off. Get to the elevator to get out of there. Yeah, I'm just talking around to myself while I'm doing this. I fulfilled the objectives. There's engineer and no hiding that I went for, or at least I happened to get. I wasn't really striving for them, I was just striving for actually getting the main objectives done, as I believe that is what I was talking about when I got cut off in the live commentary. So we're still in post-commentary here, going on to Ransom Severance. So yep, there's the options. You got Ransom, Amanda, Hughes, blah blah blah. All those people that are way too much to go over. Then there's Ransom, the cool SOB, as he was talking about SOBs in his little thing for the mission. Yeah, I'm speeding up here for things that are a little slow. This is probably the mission I am most acquainted with, at least before I started doing the rest of them. Because this one is a bit of a process to get used to. And by the way, there was a glitch back there before I went too far with anything of mentioning. I was thinking I was going to die immediately, but that's how it came out to be. I was going to shoot at it futilely, but that is not how it came out to be. But how things came out to be was that there could be a shotgun or revolver there, depending on who you're playing as, for things to pick up. Am I about to die here? No, I don't think so. Because I was picking up the flamethrower fuel and bonding agents and all that stuff that would be helpful if you had the proper stuff for it, but that's not set up greatly at the time. Doing speed up right here because I'm just waiting for him to get out of the way. Just go on and get out of here, my friendo. And then I go back to normal speed. Tuning around, listening for the knocking. Reminds me of the Siva Gunner Paper Mario Pleasant Path, or March Ahead as it's called. It like goes into Smooth Criminal and it does the realistic sound effects. You probably didn't hear it over the sound of completely Moira moitered. And then there's part 2 of the glitch. I gotta swat it away like it's some flies on my screen or something. I feel like I should have taken a better drink of water before doing this little post-commentary, but oh well, I'm more than halfway through it. Wait, how far am I actually through it? Yeah, I'm going past the halfway point. Just letting it happen for the time being. This is one part I probably should have sped up. Well, I probably didn't because there's the window shutters open, which I didn't really show because of blind spots. I was focusing on the enemy there. Oh yeah, things are kind of frame droppy, but should be well enough with how time matches up. Might have to be a few quick edits I'll have to make, where one part had to swallow things a bit to regain my composure. So you're in a theater room there, and normally such a facehugger as that would appear in the room when the blackout started, but that's not what I'm used to, so I died at that point and took care of it accordingly. See, that's how it's supposed to happen. There's supposed to be 1 or 2 facehuggers when you're starting the blackout, and then when you're leaving the room to do your things. Then, to get to the elevator, you have to go into that room. That's your mission objective, not just the, so to speak, optional objectives that aren't really necessary for completing the mission, but for getting you a good old score. And I'm not really doing things perfectly here because I eventually came up with a better path of getting to the deletion of the server records. Yeah, I had some weird encounters with the alien there and kind of had an invisible wall when it wasn't supposed to be invisible. Oh yeah, I kind of am on speed up with the normal video. That's how you get to the server room, but at a point I decided that it would be easier for you to do it after grabbing the flamethrower before bringing the power back, because you had a respite without the alien being around. So, yep, there's that little bit. I'm going to try it again in live commentary and be better with it. And here's the little thing that happened. I was charging up the bolt gun while the alien was around, but just narrowly avoided any crazy encounters. That could have been disastrous. Okay, so here's an idea. I'm just gonna nonchalantly, before any sort of power failure, I'm gonna come this way, which isn't the way we go, obviously. But we're pretty much on the other side of things. Maybe I am in the right place. Okay, yeah. Things are coming together. No gas torch. So, yep, let's just turn off the server and try for the camera system stuff again and see if I can do well enough. And yes, I am on the live commentary here. Any voice stuff I did, maybe one or two things, back on live commentary after the unexpected mess up because of probably computer overload from the game running and recording and Audacity. Audacity's always the culprit too. Okay, you were there preemptively, so there goes your flamming. See? All's well that ends well so far. 1304, 2964 for the 872. And enough flamethrower fuel to last a couple split-splops and a noisemaker being crafted to provide any proper juking. I'm trying to say popular or particular juking, I guess. Maybe the portmanteau of wordizations. Yeah. Taking your sweet damn time, Ransom, with that stuff that you kind of gave up on life there. It's like, seriously, you're gonna do that to me at this time? Gosh. Oh yeah, seductively reach that very untrimmed hand over me and do the stuff. Trying to switch to the flamethrower. Couldn't happen. Close call. I realized that the door is opening and the alien's on the other side, so let me do some backwards movement like that while you get away. Okay, now it should be a straight shot to the end. Those are my times. Let's not die until then. Hello, red rocket. That has a little bit of white to it. Let's not think any more into it. Alright, yeah. That was a little bit of intense back walking, or moonwalking if you prefer. Let's do some filtering. Let's see what this is like. Captain Joystick, is that me? No, it can't be me. Yeah, TryclydeTamer, I'm 1450, hey! That's cool enough, I guess. I'm better than Grunt Salad, I guess, I don't know. Whatever it means, Rhizome. Bonk 4, I gotta catch up to you as Ellen. But I'm Ransom, because Ellen starts off with the flamethrower at the get-go, I believe. I think Amanda's supposed to be like an easy mode, because she has the flamethrower and noisemaker Molotov too, I think, because obviously she did there. And I think, my plan for this is to do 2 missions per thing, so one more episode we'll finish Ransom's, one episode for part of Lingard, then next episode after that we'll finish Hughes as well, then Axel lost contact, Ricardo has a little bit as well, then there's endurance mode, yeah. I think we're going to last a little bit. Well, I might be able to fit 3 missions into one thing if I think a little better, and maybe put things more accordingly, because I haven't really played any of the rest of them, so yeah. Look forward to any of that. Until next time in Alien Isolation, where we get moving along with the rest of all that stuff, do not touch yourself, and remember, it's always evident that running causes accidents. You may want to run, though, and flame throw when you can, for some extra convenience, because we are on a time limit. Anyway, bye. Enjoy the end card.